Hi everybody, I'm here in Bologna at BoEtico. I think it's the 8th annual BoEtico Vegan Festival in Bologna. And I'm here with the Vegan Sisters, and we've got a couple questions for them about their presentation today. They've been doing lots of great activism and influencing young people and older people all over Italy and the world. So here's our interview with the Vegan Sisters. Hi everyone, I'm here with the Vegan Sisters in Bologna, Italy. Can you guys introduce yourselves for us?
Hi everyone, I'm Kenya and I'm 16 years old.
And I'm Bianca Jade and I'm 12 years old.
Awesome, cool. So you guys were doing a presentation here today. Have you guys done a lot of this before?
No, we've done one last year, but it was with other people too. It was more of like all age groups, and we were one of them. And that's pretty much what we have
around 5 minutes. So
this was our first one.
Okay, and you guys had a little bit of a disruption today,
Yes,
right?
we did.
And you guys stayed really calm, so that's cool. So
Yeah.
I guess you'll be
We don't want to fight with it.
good. That's good. So that happens sometimes. So
Yes.
I guess we'll be prepared for it next time. Okay, awesome, cool. So I just wanted to share with our friends and families in Canada a bit about your story and how you guys came to be vegan. So can you give us kind of the short version?
So, when I was 5 years old, my dad came with it was more of a documentary of how animals how they get transported from the where they groom. I don't know how you say in English. Oh my gosh.
It's where they get
English is my second language.
The factory farm.
The factory farms to
Oh,
the
right.
slaughterhouse, and I remember a scene of a horse that was stuck and they were treating it really bad, and that's the first scene I remember. And then 8 years ago, here at BoEtico, I was looking for the bathroom. I went in the conference room, and there was a documentary of how animals get treated and how they're enslaved and everything in slaughterhouses, and it shocked me, and I went in my camper because we sell books and we have a camper, and I decided I didn't want to be part of it anymore, and so 8 years ago I stopped.
And I became vegan because my sister was vegan, and at the time, still not, but less. I always copy what my sister does. And so I became vegan a year after her, and after around a year that I was vegan, I understood why I was actually vegan, and it was because I didn't want to be part of mistreating the animals, and I didn't want to hurt anyone, so I understood why I was actually vegan.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, I remember you guys and my wife Cheryl and I, we've done some like cubes together
Yes.
in Bologna. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So maybe could you explain to some of the younger people watching this why it's really important for young people to think about this now, and maybe why veganism is more important, than say vegetarianism?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think you should become vegan for an ethical reason, because animals deserve to live as much as us. It's not a dog can live and a pig shouldn't. They all should live. Veganism is more important because animals that are used for meat, they live in hell for like 6 months, more or less, and then they get killed so they don't suffer anymore. Animals that get used for eggs and for milk, they stay enslaved mostly for milk. Cows, they stay enslaved for like 6 or 7 years. And that's living in hell for 6 or 7 years, which is even worse. Obviously, they get killed because their bodies can't take it anymore. But it's important to be vegan so they don't suffer as much, because they suffer more than the animals that are used for meat, which isn't right either. So being vegetarian is good. Being vegan, we should all be vegan.
Okay.
It's important for the future because us being young, we have a chance to change the future and make it a better place, and make it a place where there's green, where we have good air, where kids have food, because there's a lot of kids that don't have food, and all the food they give it to animals to make them bigger so we have more meat to eat. And if we gave this food to the kids, they would have food, they would have water, thing that they don't have because we give our food more than what we need to the animals.
Awesome, excellent. Okay, so maybe one of my last questions is, I know you guys are on TikTok.
Yes.
So how important do you think social media is these days, especially influencing young people?
It's very important.
It's very important. So TikTok and Instagram, we have both. It's more like for young people because they use it more. And Facebook,
It's for older people.
It's for older people. So, I mean, it's
older, not old.
Good difference. Yeah, important difference.
And it's very important because a lot of people,
Everybody
it's,
uses
it's
social
kind of like
media.
a type of it's activism, You can do activism. You can even just wear a t-shirt and it's still activism. Maybe a t-shirt that says vegan and it's still activism. So it's very important because practically everybody has social media. So everybody a lot of people
You can spread
see
the
it.
word way
Yeah.
easier and faster.
Awesome. Okay, so veganism, hard, difficult, or easy?
It's so easy. These
easy.
days
It's
you
very-
have to substitute. We don't eat a lot of tofu or stuff because we don't think it's too good for you. But for beginners and if they want to, there's a substitute for everything. A substitute for there's fake meat, fake fish, there's vegan cheese, vegan milk, there's everything you could possibly ever wish for.
Awesome.
So it's
very
not
easy.
difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna end with this. Favorite vegan food?
Well, my favorite vegan food is lasagna, probably.
Yeah, mine
Those
too.
two.
My grandmother's lasagna
mushrooms and
is the
peas.
best.
Wow, and your
Yes.
grandmother makes it vegan?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow,
She makes it.
great
it's
Nona.
the best.
Good.
Yeah, with
Awesome.
vegan cheese and everything.
Okay, awesome. So maybe a final message for anyone watching this?
Final message is being vegan isn't difficult. This world, we need to all be kind, and everybody has a right to live, no matter the shape or form or whatever they are.
Awesome. The Vegan Sisters in Bologna 2020. Thanks so much, guys.
Bye.